Gita is a project manager in Birmingham, and Gita is a great question, this one, and she just asked us what makes a CV stand out to recruiters. What do you think, Mark?
Focus, basically. So clearly, if you're unless you're picking out your CV to many opportunities, which probably isn't the best bet anyway, necessarily actually focused. I think it's all about having those core skills and experiences very early on, very clear, very concise. So for me, you know, I'm looking for things to jump out at me that are in relation to the role that I'm recruiting for. So yeah, I'm looking for a real focus and ideally a tailored CV in line with the role that I'm recruiting for.
When you say that tailored CV, what do you mean?
Well, I think
each role for
I think I think you should take the time to do it for each role. Certainly, I think because you want to really bring out what you've done in the past that's in relation to that specification or that job function. So I think it's definitely worth taking that time for sure. That would really make a CV stand out for me.
Fonts, style, length, any of those kind of things?
I think it's difficult because I think you want to see a bit of personality in there. I think when a CV becomes a bit too sort of formulaic, it's hard to sort of get a bit of feel for the person behind it, and I think that's something that companies probably miss out a little bit. Sometimes they use templates, or some agencies use templates. Personally, I think it's a little bit more interesting to see a little bit about the person that's actually put that together.
One thing I was just going to say that came up, we know today, and perhaps often there may be things that you're working on, Gita, for example, or anyone, that you may not think are valuable or important to put on your CV, and I say that because there's lots of customer systems and technologies, maybe things that you haven't thought of that you might have had experience with, that people are searching for people with that experience. Yeah. So I would also be aware of what are the systems, what are the technologies, what are the vendors, what are the skills and experience you're using, and make sure that gets down, because apart from standing out, people may not have that on their CV and may get overlooked.
Yeah, and I think just don't go on for hours, pages, but be descriptive. Talk about the projects that you've managed in the project management role. Obviously, that's what Gita is. And yeah, talk about the vendors you've worked with. As you say, project size, team size, budgets is always a good thing. Sort of budgets that you've managed, again, it's always a good thing to include. And yeah, just be as descriptive as possible without going on too much. Keep it nice and short and snappy with regards to bullet points, but yeah, I think just bring that experience to the forefront that's in relation to the specification.